Love you.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Starflame. So you all know by now that Ye is in Tokyo with his family, his beautiful wife Bianca Censori, baby girl Northie, and his Yeezy team. Now last night an announcement was posted on few of his fan pages. It was in Japanese writing, but when I looked in the comment section, someone was so ever kind enough to translate what it was saying. So the person said that they were gonna have like a little party basically. And this morning I got up to the photos from the event. Now I've seen Kanye's posts with the photos, also a few other fan pages. So what you can see is that it was actually a party that Ye is having in Tokyo, Japan. A lot of guests were invited, same style as we've been seeing in the US. If you remember, the Daily Mail spoke about Ye serving his guests on a autopsy table, which we all know that wasn't the case. It was an aluminum table that is used by the restaurant and hotel industry to prepare, serve, and handle food, right? Because it is the best thing, because it reduces bacteria, and basically it's a lot healthier. Also, not just that, he's saving the environment at the same time. I often joke about that, but it's really true because, when someone says something unpleasant about this man, and I know that they normally target him, trying to ruin his image and reputation, I invest my time to ensure that I do some research to understand, where his intention lies with the, whatever he's presenting. So if you don't know, a lot of these containers that we use that contain our household items, they do cause a lot of illnesses and can also trigger a lot of illnesses. I believe that Ye has been taking the time out to learn more about his health, to be healthier, and that is what we see translating in his events, right? So at the event, he's in Tokyo, Japan. They're gonna be serving up some sushi, honey. So sushi was on the table along with, just a variation of other things to suit everyone's need. Beautifully presented, sorry. And you can tell that he hired the best of the best chef. Now we saw Ye doing this in LA when he was launching his Yeezy. And, he was having a few shows here and there. Now, many people thought that that was the official Yeezy fashion show. That was it. That was the last of it. But no, that was just basically him getting back into the groove of business. And this man is smart, because the reality is, even though they might be sharing, a lot of these things with us, and we have a sense of what is to come, we are truly not ready for what is to come, because of the fact that he's very tactful, extremely smart, and he is truly an artist. Also, he's, when it comes to advertising, I think that he does advertising in a way that people are just not ready to see. And whenever he shares that, then we see everyone else copying. Like, at first, people will say, oh my God, that is so scary. That is so creepy. It's giving cult vibe. It's not looking good. I don't like it, But the moment that Chanel and, all the other big brands copies him. It is okay for Chanel to do so. It is okay for Balenciaga to do so. It's okay for Louis Vuitton to do so. But the original, the creator of it, when he does it, it's an outrage. But when everyone else copies, it is okay. It is fine. We like it. We're going to support it. So you can tell that there's a lot of envy around this man, a lot of jealousy. And it's not because of something that he did, it's just because of who he is. People cannot understand, like, damn, we have done everything to ensure that we cancel you. We have done everything to ensure that, we trigger you to the point where you cannot put yourself together to create beautiful design, beautiful pieces, but like hell, you keep coming back, But, the Bible tells us that, when you trust and you believe in God, no matter what they try to do, it will not be successful. And if you're confident in the fact that, some people may say, God, I don't know what your religious practice is, but I'm going to be respectful to those who, believe in a deity or a creator. So, once you believe that, you're guarded, you're grounded, you're protected, and you believe that nothing can stop what your creator has ordained for you, you will actually see that nothing can stop what your creator has ordained for you. It may seem as though you have setback. It may seem as though things are not going to work. But if you trust and believe, you will see that there is even bigger and better, greater plans ahead. So what we're seeing now is just the greater plans that God has always had in store for this man. And I believe that Ye has a belief like none other. Because if we look back at what Candace Owens said, she said that after, everyone cut ties with Ye, when she called him, he said, Candace, I'm free. I am finally free. And when she said that, she got emotional because she said, when he said that to her, it almost made her cry. And honestly, it still gets me today, because when someone has to basically burn everything for their freedom, it's never easy. But that peace, that divine peace that you get, there's nothing greater than that. You cannot put a price tag on that. Yeah, I know I preach a lot when it comes to Ye, but man, who else are we going to use as an example when people out here are just being, incubus and succubus spirit? So we have to use someone who is a living, walking, breathing testimony. We have to, because the reality is we've been seeing miracles in this man's life, like day after day. And the beautiful thing about it is that this is a part that, makes you really feel uplifted. Everyone who came against him get their karma, and they got it in such a way that everything that they tried to do to him happened to them. So that is, payback. That's what you call payback. That is what you call, yes, you got your karma. So I love that for him. Now, what's going on in Tokyo, Japan? Little Northie is still there. Miss Bianca Censori is still serving, body, yada, 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 yada. And there's this thing about Bianca is that she has this thing that is very rare. It is so uncommon that when people see it, they don't know how to describe it. They don't know how to feel about it. It's called individuality, because it's very rare these days. It's very uncommon because Everyone sees it fit to be copying everyone. No one wants to be creative, unique, People may say, oh my God, why is she dressing like North, dressing like that around North? Listen, North has seen all the women in her family posing nudes for photo shoots, posing nude on Instagram, walking practically bare butt around her. So come on. Bianca is fully clothed compared to the woman in North's family. So I think that people need to just cut their bullshit out and let's keep it real for a minute, okay? Now, Bianca, she's wearing, one of her signature looks, and I like it. I like the fact that, even though sometimes she might be wearing, somewhat of the same thing, the tone is different. The way in which she styles it is different. And as such, you have to take a good look and remember what you last saw her in to say, oh, this is similar to the last thing. You really have to take a good look to notice that. So I really do love that for her. I love that she has a unique sense of style. And let me tell you, this woman is glowing in Tokyo. Everyone is talking about it. Even so much so that people believe that this couple might be expecting their first child together because Bianca is just looking radiantly beautiful. She's looking, she's given slim, thick in all the right places. The cheeks are plumped and it's not Botox. The curves are curving and the boobs are boobing. She just looks really fire. She looks damn good. Little Northie is in her childlike element, very enthused. You can see that she's having a really great time. And she's dressing like a child, something that we really don't see a lot when she's around her mommy. But guess what? That's okay because Kim has her personality, her sense of style. She has an idea of what she wants for her child. She can hire a entire security team to ensure that her child is protected. But when it comes to the paparazzi, Kimmy Cakes is totally blind. With Ye doesn't need that security because he doesn't play. Ye is the guy who you can do something to him, get away with it. But when it comes to his child, fuck around and you will surely find out he doesn't play. And everyone knows that about him. So, he doesn't need to have a security or anything like that. And his baby girl is not, she doesn't have to feel like, oh my God, I have to be looking at who is doing this or who is doing that. She knows that she has a parent around her. She doesn't have a best friend, and she knows that she's safe and secure. She knows that if anyone ever dare tries anything, they would have to get through her daddy before they can get through to her. So she's relaxed, she's more composed, and she's just having an amazing time. Yeah, and we love that for her. But guys, when it comes to these videos, when it comes to a man that has stumbled and fell and he's back on top, listen, when it comes to you, I'm going to give you a sermon. I'm going to give you an epistle. I'm just going to give it all. So I do that because I know that oftentimes people, they go through a lot in their personal life. And I have to be the person that reminds people that, hey, if you're going through a tough day, just remember what he has been through and look at where he's at now. So that means that once you keep on going, trusting and believing, whatever you're going through, rest assured, once you're good, you have to be good now. You have to be good. Once you're good, you'll come out on top. Do not give up. Just pray, meditate, and trust and believe you will make it. you will accomplish your goals. And that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know what your thoughts are, and stay safe, stay blessed. See you all next time. Bye, guys.